Hi, I'm Jim Shepard from GENERIS here this afternoon with my friend Chris Willard from Leadership Network. Hey Chris, thanks for coming along.
You bet, Jim. How are you doing?
Wanted to just take a couple of minutes and tell you about a really special invitation-only type experience that we've got. At GENERIS, we do a lot of consulting with churches on ministry organizations, on accelerating generosity for all kinds of causes, missional type things, building projects, all kinds of internal and external things we do, all kinds of consulting and coaching. But what we have found is we have one thing that we're missing many times. And our friends at Leadership Network approached us recently and asked us about creating a possible experience together. What we have is kind of the consulting side, but what we really wanted was this jumpstart process to get churches off a dead center and get them started on a process toward accelerating generosity and or creating a culture of generosity in their church. So we're excited to talk to you about just a couple of minutes about that. And I thought I'd ask Chris to comment on it because he brings some perspective. Chris and I both have participated in the Generous Church Leadership Communities and also in the Innovation Lab. Right. So we both had a chance to do some of that, just been in front of groups and seen the impact that it's had on churches. So Chris, just talk for a minute about the combination of the Leadership Network facilitation experience plus GENERIS Consulting and kind of why you guys approached us.
Yeah, you bet. Well, one of the things that we do is we believe that what we contribute is that we can create results-based conversations and processes that really help churches and ministries kind of get to the next level. Right. But we always believe that the experts, that Leadership Network isn't the experts. The experts are the people that we bring into the room, either the churches themselves or the people that are speaking into the process. Right. So what I think is great about this partnership is we feel very good that the process that we've created really can produce effective change in a church. And we feel great about the fact that GENERIS is just clearly a leader in coaching and consulting churches in the whole area of generosity and stewardship and giving. So there's a great opportunity for partnership between GENERIS and generosity in this area.
Well, and one of the things that we talked about, Chris, is, you and I have been in there in the groups, and everybody's really focused and excited when they leave that 8th floor Innovation Lab. But what do we know? They get back home and they have other competing priorities and distractions and everything. Talk to them about what that means for the combination.
Well, one of the things I think that's going to be fantastic about this partnership that we're talking about here is that GENERIS is going to be providing in between the times when we would meet in our collaboration studio in Dallas, is going to be providing coaching and consulting both in person and on the phone to really help the church leaders be effective in accomplishing the plans that they set out when they're getting together. So I think, the combination of our process and your ongoing coaching and consulting is going to make all the difference for the churches.
Yeah, which is our whole goal between the combination of these two is just to create a sticky experience where that thing that leaves the 8th floor at Leadership Network in Dallas goes back home and gets attention and gets done.
Right.
Because you and I have both seen these great plans that leave there, and our hope and prayer is that it really gets done once it goes back.
Exactly. And I would just say to any church that would be considering being a part of this GENERIS Innovation Lab that I think it would be time and energy and money well spent to really help you accomplish your goal of creating a culture of generosity in your church. So I'm a big fan of the idea, and I'm looking forward to meeting the churches that are going to be a part of the group.
Good word, Chris. Hey, thanks. We've created a value package for you, and that really gives you a high impact for something that you can get done in your local church that we think will make a big difference. If you're seeing this link, in all likelihood, you've got the information package, but if you don't, send me an email, and I'll be glad to get it to you. Thanks for taking